Young picks him up defensively. And Cantor over to help. Morris dishes to Anderson. Good defensive work there by Young.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
For the lead. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ibaka. And Young kicks to Cantor. Here's Westbrook. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. McGee is screen on Young. And Young comes over to help. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 11 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Young. The Suns getting the bucket. Ibaka goes in. Another shot. No good with the layup.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Knight with it. And Young picks him up defensively. From the wing. The shot by Knight, no good.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Cantor kicks to Westbrook. Young against Knight. Young passes to Westbrook. Young outside. Oklahoma City gets it back. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Shot's good by Ibaka.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Suns leading. Doris Burke has some information. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He thinks the use of ball screens and pick and rolls is the best formula for success against the defense they're currently looking at, and he let his guys know it. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork, those were the messages. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Young, right side. The stupendous finish in traffic. Young's got 7 now in this quarter. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor.
Steven Adams.
Now off the inbound. And so here's Phoenix. 22 is their biggest lead. A quick look now at some big men that have been rock solid over the past 10 games. The top shooting centers and power forwards in the NBA. Enes Kanter is 2nd. Serge Ibaka 3rd.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
Suns leading by 4. And here they go. No good from Bledsoe. Here's Westbrook. Feeds it to Young. Shot by Young. And it's good off the back rim and in. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Knight wide open. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Young, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Now, here is Knight. He's got 12.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. Young with no one around. And the three off target. Suns leading by 4. Anderson dishes to Bledsoe. Cannot hit. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Young for 3. Knight grabs the board. Knight's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 4. Westbrook against Bledsoe. Knight, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Young left side to the left wing. There's Westbrook. Here's Adams. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Adams has got 12.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 5.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Young from outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Young's got 42 in the game. Knight kicks to Anderson. Back to Knight. They set the pick. Back to Anderson. And it's McGee atop the key. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Ibaka. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Phoenix is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. It's Knight with the drive. The tricky little pass fake there, working well. Knight's got 16.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Knight. He's got 16. And the slam dunk by McGee.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Out to the wing. Outside Knight. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just an amazing game for Knight. He's got 16 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Jakar Sampson's checked in for the Suns. And then for Oklahoma City, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Ibaka. Waiters comes in for Young, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Waiters. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fast break, here come the Suns. Knight's running. Outside for Bledsoe. Pass to McGee. Suns moving the ball around. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Some changes for Phoenix. Morris comes in for JaVale McGee. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Knight. Waiters gets a wide open look, and the 3-ball is good. Waiters got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Sampson, the pass to Morris. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
So it's Phoenix now. The Thunder making the shot. Here's McCallum. Phoenix no good that time either. The Thunder with the lead. Payne dishes to Waiters. He kicks to Payne. Young for three. Here's Adams. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's McCallum out to the right wing. Sampson kicks to Morris. The pass to Sampson. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Adams, the pass to Young, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his 5th foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for Markieff Morris. Anderson comes in for Warren. And it's Booker in for Eric Bledsoe. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Oh, and here comes Young. Oh,
quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now here's Payne. Ilyasova dishes to Young. And Waiters has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's McCallum. Dishes to McGee. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Enes Kanter. That free throw missing.
Shooting for Phoenix, JaVale McGee. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 5 seconds left in the third. Young. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Thunder up 6. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Suns trail by 6. So the Thunder 5 right now. Young in a 2-guard. Young is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Payne in at the point. On its way from Young for 2. And right on target. Good. Young's got 50 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And the Thunder making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Kanter. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Here's Sampson. Now the feed to Morris. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
Suns trail by 11. Passes it to Sampson. Back to Knight. To the wing right side. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back. Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Phoenix with the ball. Morris kicks to McGee. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Young's got 6 rebounds in the game. He feeds it to Westbrook. There's the triple. Young's shot is off. Suns trail by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Morris with the ball. Can't recover. And the shot is good. That's now 22 points for Markieff Morris.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
A moment to check in. Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Now, here is Knight. Puts up a 3. That's good.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Westbrook kicks to Young. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. The first free throw is good.
Shooting money.
Stay on the board. Stay on the board.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First free throw is good.
And the mark for 2.
Good on both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. And stolen by Booker. Knight with it. Westbrook picks him up. Westbrook against Knight. He dishes it to Morris. Misses off the right iron.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Knight into the lane. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Young kicks to Young from deep. And he gets it to go. Young's got 58.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Sampson. Kicks it to McGee. Right on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Young against Knight. Young outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The shot's good from Cantor.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Brandon Knight.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
The Thunder leading by 8.
Rotate over and make your
Young
presence
passes
felt.
to Ibaka, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Knight for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Cantor. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Cantor's got 8 here in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
McGee, that's good. The assist that time from Knight. The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. There's the dish to Cantor. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. And it's slammed in by Young.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Knight.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Young, a great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass, and nasty jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Feeds it to McGee. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Westbrook kicks to Young. Pass to Cantor. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Knight with it. Westbrook picks him up. No good from Booker.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Knight dishes to Morris. And Cantor over to help. That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders got back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from McGee.
That's 3 of 4 from the field for him now, guys, and he's really been a big part of the scoring here in the 4th.
And that one's good.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Really an extraordinary game for McGee. 22 points and 2 blocks. He's got an athlete on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Anderson, he's checked in for Jakar Sampson.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Knight kicks to Morris. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And now 24 points for Markieff Morris. The Thunder leading by 8. Westbrook with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Tanner, high post. Young outside. He kicks it to Young. Inside, here's Cantor, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Cantor's got 12 points in just the second half. Westbrook against Knight. Booker in the corner. And the pass to McGee. Knight against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Rejected by Young. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. 3 on the clock. Here's Booker. The shot from the low post is good. Booker's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Westbrook kicks to Young. It's Young on the wing. Back to Young. And Young, here we go. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Outside Knight. Dishes it to Booker. Thunder with the rebound. Cantor's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here's Cantor. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead. Now here's Booker. Morris a screen. Booker the pass tonight. Shoots off the screen. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young outside. And there's the feed to Cantor. For 3. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Cantor. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now, here is Morris. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Morris has got 26 points. Oklahoma City leading by 13. And Young, here we go. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Suns making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. To the paint. Here's Booker. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And they'll keep possession. Westbrook against Bledsoe. Second chance shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 20.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Offensive rebound.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
To the paint. Here's Cantor. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Cantor's got 16 points here in the second half.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Oklahoma City.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? It was beautiful.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Anderson dishes to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. A nice shot by Anderson. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Shot's good from Young.
And the fans already heading for the exit. Clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I try to be quick off my feet, basically. As long as I butt my guy, throw him off bounce a little bit, I can start to head over, grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.